Hey, Julie, do you mind if, you and your friends keep your voices down? I'm studying and preparing for an upcoming hospital conference. This is a conference on new methods of psychological treatment for abused patients, so I have to read a lot of documents. Even though I've reached the second floor, your laughter and screams are so loud that I can't concentrate.
Louis, we're watching football. If we can't shout and cheer, what's the point? How many times do I have to tell you not to disturb me while I'm watching football?
I understand that, but this time I'm assigned to a conference, and I need to focus a lot. So can you keep it down a little?
Oh, come on. I know you're trying to make me feel like your job is more important than mine. You're just a little nurse. No one will notice your crappy presentation, so don't waste your time and stop bothering me.
Julie, our salary's not that much different. Who are you to talk my job down? I'm definitely not a little nurse who's not worth anything. Your mother even asked me to prepare the presentation, and she's a nurse too.
Don't bring my mother into this. This is about you being a male nurse, and you're pissing me off about it. Just shut up and let me watch football.
I might not be driving around patrolling with walkie-talkies and guns to save someone like you, but every little step in my work is an effort to save someone's life, and both are important.
Ha! I knew you'd try to defend your career again. Whatever, Louis. You're just a loser who's always trying to prove himself. Now shut up and stop bothering me before I go up there and do to you what I did to those criminals. You gotta open your eyes and realize who has the authority in this house.
I know you're drunk already, so I don't want to argue with you about this anymore. I'll put on headphones or something.
Atta girl. Hey, don't sit with those boring papers anymore. Go out and buy me more beers and snacks. You obviously know that my friends and I are gonna watch football today. And you only bought 2 pints of beer? You're so stingy. Stand up and go buy it now.
What? Right now? But it's already midnight. It would be dangerous to go out now, Julie.
Just stop being a coward, Louis. Men are supposed to be brave and strong, not weak and scared.
I'm not scared, Julie. I'm just being cautious. It's not safe to go out at this hour.
Ugh, men. You're always so pathetic. No wonder you're doing this sloppy job.
It's not a sloppy job, Julie. It's a job that requires a lot of hard work and dedication, and I'm proud of what I do. It's just... Fine, I'll go now. Just stop criticizing me.
Good dog. Where the hell did you go? Where the hell are you? I just sent you out to buy beer, but it's been 2 hours and you still haven't come back. Did you buy beer on Mars or something?
Julie, I'm at the hospital now. Can you come here with me?
What? Hospital? What are you doing there? You don't have to work the night shift today, right?
No, Julie. Actually, this time I'm the patient.
What happened? I just asked you to go buy beer. How did you end up at the hospital? What trouble did you cause?
No, it's not my fault. After buying stuff from the convenience store, I went back to the house and noticed that the street was empty, except for a few stray cats. As I was walking back home, I heard the sound of footsteps behind me. I turned around and saw a group of men walking towards me. They looked menacing and had a sinister aura around them. I quickened my pace, trying to avoid them, but they caught up with me and surrounded me.
Then what happened?
I realized that they were after my belongings, but I knew that I couldn't let them take the beer, or you would never let me hear the end of it. So I tried to reason with them. But before I could do anything, one of the men punched me in the face, knocking me to the ground. They pounced on me, kicking and punching me. I felt the pain shooting through my body, and then I passed out.
When did you wake up?
I woke up in the hospital. That's where I am now.
Did you resist them or not? Did you try to fight back?
No, Julie. Violence is never the answer.
You're such a bore, Louis. You just need to show them who's boss. That's all.
That's not true, Julie. I'm just not someone who uses violence to solve problems.
Oh, please. You're a wimp who can't handle anything. You're not even a real man.
No, Julie. I tried to use words to make things happen.
For what? Oh, wait. I can see it being very effective. You've finally been beaten and bruised and lying flat. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but haven't had the chance to do it yet.
Alright, Julie, can we talk about this later? Can you come to the hospital to get me? I need someone to pick me up because my leg is very painful, so I can't go home by myself.
In your dreams. I'm already drunk and I have to go to bed because I have work tomorrow and I can't show up late. The police won't break the rules, right? But aren't you proud to be a nurse yourself? I believe you can take good care of yourself. Stay at the hospital tonight. I've locked the door and don't wake me up in the middle of my sleep to open the door for you.
What? Julie? No, you have to come here with me.
Ugh, you do bark a lot, Louis. Just be a good dog, won't you? I'm out now.
Julie, are you serious?
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. It's time to wake up and clean up the garbage in the house. My friends are coming over again tonight.
So, that's all you have to say? No sorry for splitting my head wide open? No sorry for leaving me unconscious on the floor all night? And no sorry for letting your friends disrespect me and being ignorant?
What, are you still crying about that? I mean, what should I say? It seemed like you got all the answers. You know, you really need to man up. I mean, you got hit with a plate. Big deal. I've been through worse than that.
You're not even sorry? You're not even going to apologize for what happened?
Apologize for what? You're the one who got in the way. And let me remind you, you're the one who decided to marry me. You should have known what you were getting into.
I don't have time for this. Hopefully I can go to the doctor and get my head stitched up.
Ugh, Jesus, you need to man up. I face danger every day on the streets, get bruised up while chasing criminals, and now you're telling me you can't take a plate to the head? But it's also because of you. Don't blame anyone. You should have kept your mouth shut and knew what to say and what not to say.
I can't believe you're saying this. I'm your husband, your partner, your lover. How can you treat me like this?
Oh, please. You're just a weakling who can't handle a little roughhousing. I mean, look at you. When I told everyone you were beaten up in the street, everyone at the police station laughed and said they couldn't believe a policeman's husband could be such a coward. You embarrassed me. All of last week, you only lied there in bed like a baby. You couldn't even take care of yourself.
I can't believe you're saying this. I thought you loved me.
Love? Huh! You don't know anything about love. Love is tough. Love is hard. Love means being able to take a hit and get back up again.
But what about your friends? I didn't say anything wrong. It wouldn't have happened if your friend hadn't insulted me by calling me a weak rat and saying my work was at the bottom of society. And you didn't even defend your husband. You joined in with them.
Are you still going on about that? Although everything they said was true, you're just being oversensitive.
Being oversensitive? Are you out of your mind? I was the one you hit in the head with a plate. Why are you doing this to me? I did nothing wrong. All I did was speak up to defend myself and kick those who disrespect me out of my house. I can't believe you would hit me to protect them like that. I thought you were on my side.
Oh, don't be such a drama queen. I'm just doing what needs to be done. You should remember that in this house, I hold the power. And what you did last night went beyond your role. You should simply act as a loyal and obedient dog, listening to your owner. If I told you to shut up, you should have shut up instead of being a spoiled dog barking the whole house down. And a bad dog should be spanked.
You don't understand. It's not about the plate. It's about how you treat me. It's about how you let your friends disrespect me. It's about how you don't even care about my feelings. You don't even treat me like your man or your husband for that matter.
You are not a man. You're a nurse.
You know what, Julie? I've had enough of your disrespect. I'm tired of being treated like a servant in my own home. You may have the power here, but that doesn't give you the right to treat me like garbage. I deserve respect and love, just like any other human being.
Respect and love? You think you deserve that after embarrassing me in front of my friends? After getting beaten up like a coward on the street? You're lucky I even let you in this house. You should be grateful that I tolerate your existence.
I'm done, Julie. I can't stay in this toxic environment anymore.
Excuse me? Toxic environment? The only toxic thing in this house is you. I'm really worried that you will teach our son to be a coward like you are now.
At least I won't let him live with a violent, domineering, and abusive mother. I'm going to the hospital to assess my injury and report you for abusing me all this time. I won't tolerate it any longer.
Are you telling a joke? Because surely no one will believe that a wife can abuse a husband, especially while I'm still a cop. Besides, I just need to say it's an old wound from when you were beaten up last week, but now you're trying to slander my name. Be smart, Lewis. You have no evidence to convict me of.
You're a police officer. You should know that violence is illegal, and you shouldn't try to use your position to cover up such evil and threatening behaviors.
Law? I am the law here. Well, take this as a lesson. If you ever disobey me, disrespect my friends, or call me ignorant one more time, you won't have a head to hold on to. Hey, where are you? Why haven't you made dinner?
I'm not at home, Julie.
What do you mean you're not at home? Where are you?
I've moved out.
What? Moved out? Why?
I've had enough of your abusive behavior towards me. I can't stand this any longer. I've already moved out, and I've left the divorce papers in the living room.
Divorce papers? You're serious about this?
Please sign them.
What's all this about? Don't be so emotional. Is it because I was a little rough with you and punched you in the face yesterday? Come on. We both know it's your fault that you didn't take the trash out like I told you to.
Yes, Julie, I am. This is not a small matter, Julia. Don't talk like that. Such actions are violent, and this time I have real proof. I will not let a corrupt, violent person like you continue to be a police officer and satisfy your beastly nature.
Evidence? What evidence? Oh, don't tell me you're going to have a medical checkup or something. You know that won't work. Come on. Come back here. I promise I'll be gentle with you.
No, Julia. I've filmed everything.
What? Are you kidding? Who filmed it?
I bought a hidden camera and hid it in the flower pot. Since the day you beat me, I knew it wasn't going to end there, and it would happen many more times. So I bought it to record your evil deeds as evidence in court. You know, Julia, you're wrong about a lot of things about me, but you're right about one thing. That is, I have to become a strong person to not be bullied anymore. Thanks for that helpful advice.
Did you set a trap for me? You purposely didn't take out the trash to make me mad and do that to you, didn't you? You are truly a son of a bitch.
No, Julie. I didn't set a trap for you. Your actions were your own. Plus, in the past week or so, my camera has captured numerous videos of you physically assaulting me for irrational reasons, verbally insulting me, and preventing me from seeing our son.
No, you're lying. You're just saying that to scare me and make me apologize, right? Never!
Especially the video that was recorded 2 days ago, when I didn't have time to buy beer for you and your friends to drink. You beat me, and your friends also joined in beating me. I'm going to take legal action against all of you.
You're really gonna do that?
I've had enough, Julie. Your actions are unacceptable, and I will not tolerate them any longer. I've already spoken to my lawyer, and he will be contacting you soon to discuss the divorce proceedings and custody arrangements for our son.
Lewis, please, I'm begging you. Don't do this. Don't ruin everything. We can work it out. I promise I'll change. I'll never do it again. Please don't take my son away from me. He needs his mother. I need him. We're a family. You can't just destroy that.
I'm sorry, Julie. It's too late for that. I can't go back to the way things were. You're also a violent and abusive person, and I can't let you continue to harm our son or me. You need to seek help and work on your issues, and you need to face the consequences of your actions. I'm going to file for divorce and sue you for the abuse you've inflicted on me.
You're making a mistake, Lewis. I love you, and I'll do anything to make things right. Just come back home, and we can work things out.
I can't do that, Julia. The damage has been done, and I can't trust you anymore. I need to focus on my own well-being and that of our son.
You'll regret this, Louis. You'll see.
I hope you take this seriously, Julie. Your behavior has consequences, and you need to take responsibility for your actions. I wish you all the best, but it's time for me to move on. Goodbye. After the video evidence was presented in court, Julie and her friends were found guilty of assault and battery, and were subsequently sentenced to serve time in prison. Their actions were deemed unacceptable for police officers, and they were immediately removed from the police force. As a result of their criminal records, they found it difficult to secure employment, and were eventually forced to move out of town. I also left that city with my son. As I drive away, I feel a sense of relief and closure. I know that I made the right decision to leave my abusive wife and start a new life for myself and my son. I'm determined to fight for custody of my son and make sure that he's raised in a safe and loving environment. Although I know that the road ahead will be difficult, I'm ready to face whatever challenges come my way. As I look forward to the future, I feel a sense of hope and optimism, knowing that I've taken the first step towards a better life.